Tonight is a little different. We're having one last homegrown meal together before I head off on a really exciting adventure. There's always a melancholy feeling just before you leave for a trip. I feel that I will miss these stars and the shifting seasons of the rainforest. The nights have just become cool and the stars are bright. But I am so excited to experience a new landscape that will hold all of its own wonder. Julia is staying home to care for all of the farm and the animals, and I will miss them so much, but I know that Julia spoils them just as much as I do. In the last week, we have been working so hard, doing all sorts of little jobs to get the farm ready for me to leave.
So we're doing a bit of a duck pen remodel. The ducks and the chooks both sleep in here, but we're going to change the way that they sleep because the ducks don't lay any eggs, but they have all of the egg-laying boxes. So we're going to switch it around so that the chooks live on that side and the ducks live on the other side.
In our life here, there's always 1,000 things that need doing.
Alright, I'll pass this through that side.
But I've learnt that this responsibility is such a gift. It's funny, but working together on rough projects like this is one of the most beautiful parts of our life here in the rainforest.
Maybe a screw in there so it can't come this way.
There is something so simple about solving a problem slowly, using our hands and old recycled materials like screen doors from the tip to mend an old pen or fence that was mended 100 times before. This kind of work, although tiring, inspires us more than anything.
The sheep are at the very top of the hill and they don't want to come down, I don't want to come up, so we're having a little competition of waiting to see who will give in first. And I think it's probably going to be me, to be honest. They never come when they're called. Come on! The hill that we're fighting over is basically vertical, so that's why I don't want to go up and they don't want to come down. But they somehow got up there already, so it's their responsibility. Come on! Come on, Benjamin! Come on! We planted this coolamon probably 6 months ago now, and it's growing quite well, except that the goats have discovered it and we forgot to put a guard on it, so they've been nibbling it off a little bit. It's alright, I don't think it'll damage it at all. But I'm going to put a guard on it today to protect it from naughty goats. Coolamons are really rare and they're actually, I think they're endangered, and they're a beautiful tree that's local to this small area of rainforest. So one day we hope to see it grow really tall and big here and drop its beautiful pink flowers. And hopefully that day will be soon if no naughty goats get there first. That is the dodgiest tree guard that I've ever made, but I tested it. I pretended that I was a goat and I tried to barge my way through and I couldn't, so I think that it's done. I was innovative and put some wire around it. Come on! Where's the hill bike? Come on! Come on! Come Come on! So the goats have been very naughty and they've been escaping every day and jumping over this fence. So we're thinking if we add a wire that goes along the top, that will stop them because they kind of use their whole body weight to jump on this and over. Apparently every single goat jumped over, which is crazy. I'm trying to imagine like Nim, the tiny little baby goat, jumping this distance. It's ridiculous. They're so good at it. So me and Mum wired these on and now we're just going to put a wire in over the top and hopefully that will stop these little rascals. So we have a plan for this electric fence where we want to basically put insulated wire that goes way up over the road so that we can get the electric fence from one side of the road to the other. It's pretty complex. We think we'll put it through a tree. I hope it works. Oh, that's not bad. Right over. Not what I was trying for, but pretty good. Through the wire. Meanwhile, the goats are still in the paddock. I don't want to say it, but I think we've stopped them.
This is the land of the Arakwal and Minjungbal People of the Bundjalung Nation. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the country that we live on and recognize their continuing connection to the land and waters. We thank them for protecting this rainforest and its ecosystem since time immemorial. I'm very excited to share my adventure with you all, so please follow along. And a big thank you to our patrons for your continued support of the animals, the land, and our journey.